Located in the Cordillera Mountain Range in northern Philippines, Sagada is a quintessential adventure travel destination. Travelers get to experience nature at its finest as various hiking and caving activities await. From Manila, there's a direct overnight bus to Sagada, with buses leaving at 8 and 9 in the evening. Reservations are a must. We took the 8 p.m. bus from Cubao and were expected to arrive in Sagada in 10 to 12 hours. We're here. So, we got here in Sagada quite early, and everything's still closed, even the Tourist Information Center. So we'll just head to the hotel and maybe, hopefully, they can let us check in early and we'll find a place to have breakfast. So it took us about 10 hours to get to Sagada from Manila. It's quite quick. We were expecting about 12 hours, but it's great to be back. There are many accommodation options in Sagada's town proper. We opted to stay in Amlangan Lodge, a nice inn with views of Echo Valley and the surrounding mountains. Before anything else, make sure to register at the tourist center where they give guidelines for a fun, safe, and respectful visit. The registration receipt is required to be shown in every destination in Sagada, so make sure to also take a photo as a copy. A brochure is also provided for the different activities you can do in Sagada, along with tour guide prices and rates for vehicle rentals. Take note that some of these destinations are far from the town center. You can join a group if you want to split the costs. You can also choose any tour guide association for your guides. The prices are the same, and these guides are immensely helpful. We scheduled a tour in the afternoon for the Paitokan Trail. This includes visiting St. Mary's Church, the Hanging Coffins, Echo Valley, and an underground river which leads to the small falls. The Hanging Coffins is probably Sagada's most iconic location. There are different stories surrounding why the locals would hang or put coffins high up on the cliffs, from putting the deceased closer to heaven or to prevent any wild animals from getting to the remains. Nonetheless, there are tremendous skills and art required to this practice. From checking out the Hanging Coffins, we continue on with a tour of the Echo Valley. Now here's something surprising in Echo Valley. A coffee shop. This coffee shop grows their beans right here in Echo Valley. We continue to trek in Echo Valley, and this tour takes us to an underground river where we get to walk under a cave following a shallow stream, then out to the river proper. Another adventure.
Diyan kami sa kabila.
Saan lang po?
Malapit lang.
Catching beautiful sunrises means getting up very early and hiking up to one of Sagada's amazing viewpoints. The jump-off point to Marloboro Hills is about a 10-minute drive from the center of town. From the jump-off point, the hike takes another 30 to 45 minutes, or maybe about an hour, depending on how fast you walk. Many visit this spot for a view of the sunrise, and in better months, a sunrise paired with a spectacular sea of clouds. From seeing amazing sunrise views in Marlboro Hill, we started moving to start our traverse to Blue Soil Hills. Watch out for the poop. Of course, there were spots along the way that were worth stopping for.
Sige, sisigaw tayo.
To shout. Sige, game. Oo, sige, go. O, sabayan kita. Hello ulit? Okay. 1, 2, 3. Hello! On the way, we got to stop by portions of the Echo Valley and its cliffs. We also walked through stunning greeneries that are perfect for moments of forest bathing and taking photos.
Ayan, magiging blue siya.
In 2 hours, we reached the Blue Soil Hills. These hills are limestone formations that give off the bluish-gray hue due to copper, iron, and other minerals. From Blue Soil Hills, it's time to trek down to the parking lot. It takes about another hour. In the afternoon, we have another hike on our plate, this time to Bumodok Falls, also known as the Big Falls. There is a separate tour guide group catering exclusively to visitors to Bumodok Falls. You can get their number from the brochure. I've been to Bumodok Falls 3 times many years ago, and the unforgettable part about it was the walk. Apa? The hike down the mountain takes you to a community that mostly farms the surrounding rice terraces. I have to say that the hike itself is worth it. It's a great opportunity to walk among the storied rice terraces of the region. The trek down the mountain to reach the waterfall takes about an hour. For our third full day in Sagada, we decided to have a slow morning as we are about to experience one of the most adventurous activities in town. There are actually 3 caves that are open to the public for exploration in Sagada. Sumaging Cave is the more popular one, but for the more courageous, the Cave Connection is a must. Cave Connection begins in the Lumiang burial cave, where you can see, right at the mouth of it, piles of coffins that have been placed there for decades. Apparently, these coffins are what remains of the burial cave, as many of them already fell into the cave due to different natural incidents like earthquakes. Robbery and vandalism have been also reported. There's a risk to this activity, so make sure that you are physically fit, well-equipped, and really committed to taking the trip down the cave. And of course, always listen to your guides.
Yan, okay, then left. Yan, tama po. Sige ba? Yan, i-adjust mo pa yung katawan mo muna. Yan, okay, then back. Ibaba mo yung, yan, right. Okay, yan, tama. Okay, then baba mo yung left. Okay, upo ka. Down, slowly.
Ay, parang pinanganak.
Yan. Okay, yan.
I have to say, this is what makes a trip to Sagada truly memorable and marvelous.
Yan. Oops, wag mong gidlain. Hawak sa lubid. Yan yung support mo. Okay, dito tayo. Yes.
And depending on the time of the year, there will be areas that are flooded and will require some swimming. So keep this in mind. This usually happens during the rainy season, normally from June to October, and sometimes it can last until December, depending on the weather. The cave connection can last from 2 to 4 hours with an exit at Sumaging Cave on the other side. It took us about 3 hours.
Okay, go.
So some essential tips for spelunking in Sagada. Wear comfortable clothes. Leggings are ideal because they will protect your legs from scratches. Apparently, the ideal footwear are flexible rubber flip-flops. Our thick outer sandals were shot down by the guide. Bring a small dry bag because the holes you will need to go through are small. Waterproof, especially during wet season. You can bring your own headlamp. Bring a small bottle of water and please don't eat inside the cave if you can help it. And don't leave your trash. There are many ways to travel around the Cordilleras, and this is just one of the highlights. On the fourth day, we took a van to Baguio. You can inquire for van sharing in various travel arrangement shops in town. We are now wrapping up this Sagada travel vlog, and as always, thank you for watching until the end. We would appreciate your subscription to our channel. Please check out our other videos and click the like and notification buttons.